Alright. Just got a first round here. Most of these VOD reviews that we're going to be doing here, guys, are going to be mostly me just watching and genuinely just self-analyzing myself. No script, just pure analyzation of my mistakes. Not going to go too deep into other mistakes. Our goal is to mostly focus on our crosshair placement because that's where it really matters. That's our main focus for this week, along with movement. Run start here. Get two soul orb abilities. Ghost, the classic stuff. If I was feeling a little bit more confident, maybe I'd go for a deagle, but maybe I just want that. I really want to cheese out that health value. It doesn't matter too much. All right, we're coming around this corner. We gun out, crosshair up. There you go. I think that's about head level, hopefully. Crosshair was a little bit too far left there for the peak. But I'm thinking I was assuming that he was going to come out from... if I could scan better. I guess I was thinking he's going to come out from... No, that's still too high. So our crosshair placement was exactly perfect there. Got to be more conscious of which platforms we're aiming at. We aim sort of in the middle between the lower platform where the water is and the upper platform. I don't know who I'm looking for. The breach is already dead. Should be somebody in here, yeah. Check that, perfect. Then we kept it head level. Am I looking to cheese a pick here? Yup. This should be about head level 2. I'm probably utilizing some indicators on the map, like that wood beam back there. Yep. This is fine.
Yeah, what about it?
Okay, back to crosshair placement. Looks like we're about to pre-aim. I don't mind. So, guys, let's just keep this in mind here. I don't mind the fact that I'm just sitting here, because I know that I'm pre-aiming. But I have to be a little bit more aware of the fact that if I'm going to pre-aim, I need to commit to this a lot faster, because I feel like if they were rushing, maybe I could have gotten timing pushed here. One of them could have been halfway up. They took it really slow. One of them could have been halfway up. So that was really bad on my part. I could have at the very least had my crosshair pointed towards the corner for the push. And then scan it out. Make the kills a lot easier for myself. I would have probably seen the breach of the Reyna first, gotten the same kill. And then to top it off, I could have immediately mashed E after getting that kill. We don't want to heal there because there's 2 people. That's about it. We don't care about what our teammates do, because we care about ourselves here. What are we doing? What could we do better? I don't know why I healed there, but we're gonna ignore that. We're taking our time with our shots. Our counter strafing's a little bit off, but that's fine. Could have our crosshair a little bit higher, but he starts moving up, so it changes the elevation almost automatically. But I need to be actively aiming. We don't want to be lazy aimers. We want to be actively adjusting our crosshair towards those heads. Even I know. Even I'm wondering why I healed there. It's a little bit strange by me. Yeah, I didn't even know that was an enemy up there. I remember this part. I didn't even know there was an enemy up there at all. Like, there was someone shooting, but I assumed it was my teammate for some odd reason. Until my breach got killed. Guardian would have killed there, I think. Who cares, though? We're keeping in as close to head level as possible. Just to get you close to long peaks we're ready. Nice movement, good crosshair placement. I like what I did there. Alright, go next round. Vandal, full armor, full flashes. Are we gonna use our... Let's maintain let's focus on our crosshair placement.
I stream on Twitch
right now, and I am about to start uploading YouTube videos more frequently. Self-plug poggers. Alright, let's look at our crosshair placement compared to last time. It looks like we're aiming more towards platform. Our crosshair placement is damn near perfect. I'm not sure if we were a little bit too low for the heads. I remember this part as well. I like the idea on me trying to eat in here, but I don't think my teammates were able to capitalize. I would one have to call them to capitalize on my dismiss, and two, since I didn't call that, I dismissed also way too early. I would have had info, but I gave up the info and I let myself die because I E'd too early. So go next round. We have ult here. We have C. We have our 2 flashes. We have 2 soul orb. And yeah, and we have our ult. This should be at least 2 frags at the very least. 2 frags at the very least. We popped our ult already. We used 1 orb. Come out here. Keep it nice on the movement. Eat out. Good. Okay, we can't really cross our place for this exactly. Are we keeping it on his body? Okay, there we kept the crosshair on his body. I like that. But we want to make sure we're at least tracking the head here, because you know we want the clean kills. We still somehow got the head tap there. I'd like to consider that lucky, but seemed like I was trying to aim for the head, just that I wasn't prepared to aim for the head as efficiently as possible. It's a good round by me. We got the re-up. I think our crosshair placement is actually pretty solid for window and the push out from elbow. I think people in window, this is a little bit speculative, but I think people who peek window usually tend to peek a little bit closer in terms of the angle, but it's fine. We would always rather flick in rather than out. Dragging a little bit too close. What am I talking? Am I talking about my crosshair? I think I am. Yeah, I am. We make it a little bit farther from the corner. We bring it closer as we're approaching the corners. Nice clear. Just saying a crosshair placement here. Nice. Good. Nice jiggling. Well, was this really a jiggle? Yeah, we're jiggling. We're jiggling. We're looking for things. We just got a little bit aggressive at the end. And we maintained the movement towards the end. I like that. We made sure that we were moving in between our shots. This game, I believe, guys, to those of you who are watching, I really believe firmly that this game is mostly about movement, since this game doesn't have dedicated spray patterns like CSGO does. Our focus is to eliminate as much RNG as possible, because, you know, if you want to be good players, you want to be as consistent as possible, which means that we don't rely on randomness to factor into our plays, or at least we want randomness to factor into our plays as least as possible. We don't want, if we were a pro, if anything, we want to have 98% randomness, 90% random, we want 98% consistency, 90%, 80% consistency, but anything below the 60% mark in terms of consistency and things that we control, we don't want that. So you want to be doing a lot of taps, a lot of 3-bullet, 2-bullet sprays with Vandal and moving in between our shots. It's like a very, very skill-based gun compared to like using a Phantom, where it's like you get to take your engagements a little bit more lackadaisically, and you can also just drop into full crouch sprays, and they actually aren't abysmal. So yeah, something to keep in mind. Pre-aiming for window here. Okay, I'm in fear for my life here. I am in a really bad spot. I'm assuming I walked out here because there's a wall up. Was there a wall up here when I was walking out? I got stunned, but was there a wall up when I walked away? There was no wall up. I just completely walked out. I'm so lucky that person didn't kill me. What's a crosshair placement looking like? I'm assuming that I placed my crosshair like that because my teammate was watching mid already, so I was looking for the quick peek, but even if they were up that close, I shouldn't have lived anyways. That is a good recovery there in terms of a crosshair placement there from the flash. Did I shoot flash there? Did I shoot flash to head? No, I moved out the way and then I recovered my crosshair. That was very nice. My teammate gets the refrag off me. That's sick. I like how she says I'm sorry immediately. That's pretty funny.
That was a mistake.
I wouldn't say it's a mistake. I think we played it safe in terms of someone else trying to refrag for her. I think that was the best choice, and our Sage is ready to play off of us as well. I'm going to skip a little bit more forward into the round. I am aiming at a wall for God knows why. There you go. Okay. We know where he is now. Flashing for my teammate. That's good. Getting you some utility out. We have one more flash here. Nice. Nice. I think the crosshair placement could have been a little bit better towards the end here. If we're trying to play at a high level, you know, you want to nitpick as much as possible. I think it could have been a little bit better. It was too close to the edge, not covering our Sage if we decided to full swing our Sage like an idiot. And I looked the other way just in case. She did really well there. Shoutouts to Okamisu, by the way. That's our Sage here. You're getting a little bit of frags on A coming around. You see the jet is in halls. What's our crosshair placement looking like? Alright, originally I don't like how it was pre-aimed towards the wall, but I guess it was with the intent to be ready for the wide swing here. Now we're tracing for a swing. Comes around the corner like a fucking monkey, but it's okay. We didn't headshot him, but we still... Our crosshair placement was pretty solid there. Could be raised just a little bit, but I think that's a little bit of a funny angle, and I need a little bit more experience to actually understand that. So I'll let myself get away with that one, but it's something that we should probably work on in the future.
Maybe instead of... Like, he could just generally not be aimbotting. I've seen people with a lot better aim than...
I'm just rambling here. Let's skip this. Not really doing anything. Got flashed. Unlucky. Can't see. I'm experiencing California earthquakes and expecting solar flares. Alright, playing the game. Yep, this is Valorant. Okay, cool.
One enemy remaining.
So like the crosshair placement here. I feel like I could be pre-aiming a little bit more since my teammate Sova is covering me from Pyramid, but it's fine for now. I don't like how I'm aiming at this wall. I don't know why I'm getting this lazy. I think it's because I mentally am thinking that she is not going to swing this that fast, and also my Sova is not watching main. So I guess he's relying on me to cover it, so technically this is really bad on my part for aiming at this wall. Because even if I do think she's not going to swing it, I can still preparatively put my crosshair around the apex, a little bit farther out for the wide swing, flick back in if she does a close peek, and then if she's nowhere near there by the time I reach the stone wall, then I can pre-aim for a cave. After I pre-aim for cave, I can check right corner. She did slow walk up, but she didn't. Looking at the map, question mark's still there. Okay, now she could be in corner. We have our crosshair for the wide peek. That's great. Just seeing our position.
Last player standing.
Did I get ping diffed? Why did she kill me so fast? I think my crosshair was pretty well placed as well. Oh, I whiffed. Wow, that's unlucky.
Player standing.
I thought my reactions were bad. No, my reactions were more than great. It's just a crosshair placement or it was a little bit off there. Well, the crosshair placement was almost fine until I think I over-adjusted. Chigo peeking our window. Moving in between shots. I'm exposed to two angles here. I don't like this. I like how I am taking time with my shots, though.
One enemy remaining.
I really do like how I'm taking time with my shots, but I don't like how I'm exposed to two angles. Do I have a teammate backing me up here? I had a teammate backing up my wide angle.
One enemy remaining.
I don't want to assume that I subconsciously acknowledge that, but for now, I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide. Because my Sage has had my back for a good majority of this game, so I think I could play under the assumption, or I could analyze myself under the assumption that I thought my Sage was covering me here. Yep, we killed it in halls, sick.
Spike down B.
Oh yeah, he just aces this round, I remember that. Just skip that entirely.
Get out of my way.
I like my crosshair placement so far. I'm not sure if she's watching window or not. I'm walled off here. I should be watching something else now at this point. Yeah, I'm looking at mid now. I don't like my crosshair placement for that. Okay.
No, I thought he had a... no, it was the fucking...
What am I complaining about? Well, that doesn't matter. Let's focus on crosshair placement here. This is really unfortunate. I wanted to shoot the eye almost immediately. I think it's better for us to commit to waiting for the person on reaction. And if we don't see a person on reaction before the flash pops, I think we just move out of the way entirely. I think that's the play. Because at the very least, if I do get the kill on the person who does swing out, right? Because we have good crosshair placement, I trust in my mechanics, that I could at least get one kill here. And my reactions are pretty solid, so I think I could have gotten at least one kill here. But I'm also in a health deficit, so it's pretty unfortunate. If I do get this kill, I can at least dismiss out, go back into archways, and pull some people towards me while my teammates are rotating, which gives them a chance to at least get a kill off of me while I'm in dismiss. So that's one thing. But shooting the eye is not the optimal play in my opinion. I think I'd rather not shoot the eye here, personally. Without hindsight as well. Just like I'm 62 health, I'd rather just take the risk with shooting the person. It's okay. Go next. I'm expecting solar flares.
A fucking acute inspection of fucking solar
Spike down
flares.
A.
Holy shit.
Yep, I feel you.
I don't win it for the last minute for.
I push more aggressively here, ignoring the Viper, clear back sight. Okay, I like this. RIP to my Sova.
One enemy remaining.
So far, I don't think my crosshair placement is bad. It could be a little bit higher for bridges, but it's fine. I'm aiming at wall here. I'm aiming at nothingness. I'm aiming at nothing. I'm aiming at nothing. Okay. I'm aiming too close to the wall again. I can play for back sight. Good. We do that.
30 seconds left.
We lost our overheal here, unfortunately, so we have to play a little bit more carefully. We know she's going to come out here. I think that's a little bit too close. She close peeks anyways. That's fine. It's a little bit bad at our aim part. We could be playing a little bit more for time here. We're taking some damage that we don't need to take.
Everybody's watching, don't get nervous.
Oof, unlucky.
I'm sorry.
I didn't get nervous. I just couldn't pick between, like, is he gonna actually go left or right?
I actually don't know how I play that. I think at that point I think I just walk around, and instead of playing for information on her, I just sort of play like a weird ass hide and seek or a loop-de-loop around fucking pyramid. Nice. Good headshots, good headshots. Get the heal off. Taking our time with our shots. We're not moving a lot in between these, but I think we could be moving a little bit more in between those shots. There's no excuse for that.
Someone come grab this vandal.
Get fucking petrified by the scout that almost took my life away. More solar flares.
Enemy remaining.
Yes, indeed.
This
Oh wait, we get one more kill here. How is this? This is not terrible. Yeah, we are fairly prepared.
Almost jumped.
you should request.
So far, I'm also liking my crosshair placement here. I think relatively for this game, our crosshair placement was pretty solid. We just have some really off moments where we end up staring at walls. I think it's mostly when things get quiet that we end up just really staring at walls. I think our transition between corners could be a lot sharper. That's okay. Skip this round. I think our transition between holding our crosshair between corners could be a little bit sharper. So, for example, when I say that, I mean like when we hold, like let's say I'm holding this angle right here, right? If we turn left here, the next angle I should already transition my crosshair to be ready to hold that corner, and we're trying to reduce the amount of time that it takes from holding corner A to corner B. So we're more prepared for our next shot. I think that could be worked on as well, along with us not aiming at walls. Like, you want to make a good habit of not aiming at a wall. Like, I shouldn't be aiming at a wall here, even though it's not likely someone's going to push. We want to make a good habit of just not aiming at these walls. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just play Giga slow until Sage has heal again.
Even here, I'm aiming at a wall. Like, I don't know why I'm aiming at a wall. I need to stop doing that. Let's aim at... Let's make a good habit to have crosshair placement for everything. Everything. Because once we build that habit and not be lazy, I think we can't get rid of it ever again. Alright, I like it so far here. Alright, yep, good transition between corners. I don't like how I held it so close on that left pyramid, but that's okay so far. Good shots, good shots. I remembered exactly where I shot her head. I see little impact marks in the back. I keep it there, so I maintain head level. I don't know exactly what I'm looking at. Don't want to block my stage here. Okay, we move out the way. Good. Happy we recognize that. I didn't watch double doors from my teammate. I am trying to watch the same thing as her, trying to get like a frag off her, but you know, it's unlucky.
Oh, double doors. Fuck.
And as a result, I let my sage die for basically free. Okay, flash high to displace the opponent's crosshair placement. It's good.
That was from true.
We got this bang here. Get out of here. Go to watch flank.
Breach is triple.
Okay, get a kill here. Heal. Okay, I see that. Okay, I'm taking a flank here. Yeah, okay, I see that there's 3 of them on site. The reason I know is because I have a really bad habit of when I look at the map, I tend to look through the walls. I saw 3 of them on site, and I'm making an inference in my head as to where they could be, location-wise. As a result, I'm like, okay, I have to capitalize on the fact that my team is getting pushed in here. I know there's 2 on the front end of site. I don't know where the 3rd is. I'm going to take this opportunity to push forward and open door. And I'm looking for some picks here. First kill. I like how I'm moving in between my shots here. Good in-scope there. You want to make sure that our shots are accurate. Yep, that was a good play. That was a good play. Wasn't hella crispy, but it was a good play.
I had to prevent somebody from coming flank, and then I take the full flank.
Even I went to a self-analysis there about it.
Oh, that was a good play.
Pop ult here, no flashes yet. Guess we don't need them. I think a good preparative flash would have been nice still. Flash high for arches. Gonna skip ahead here a little bit. Oh, we got a kill beforehand. Let's go back. How did it look here? We're pre-aiming. No peek. Oof. That was a nice smooth flick, I would say. Not the fastest, but it was nice and smooth. It was 1 flick. It was 2 flicks, actually. 1 big flick for target acquisition, the second one for a micro adjustment. I like that. That was pretty good. In terms of crosshair placement, which is our main focus, when we're coming into this corner here, let's take a look. Alright, we're pre-aiming for here. We're aiming for... Okay, this is pretty solid so far. It's a little bit too high, but it's fine. It could be a lot better in terms of like adjusting for elevation, but our raw aim is good enough to make up for that. But we want to make sure that we don't want our aim to make up for too much of our bad crosshair positioning. And I think we
Behind you, wall and elbow.
win this game after this. Yep.
Attackers.
So far, I think my crosshair placement compared to, well, you guys wouldn't know, but I think compared to before, my crosshair placement got a lot better. I think that I could work on transitioning my crosshair from point A to B a little bit better. Crosshair transitions need work, but they're not terrible. My crosshair placement overall, I think, was pretty good, but also obviously needs work if I plan on ranking up and wanted to play at a higher level. But so far, I think for the elo that I'm playing in here, I think it's going pretty good. We want to probably we just need more experience for maps in terms of learning elevation, and even if we don't know the elevation, we want to make sure we're consciously adjusting our crosshair more frequently while we're in these matches to make sure that we're not letting our raw aim compensate for our bad fundamentals. But so far, I would rate that game, not even looking at score, but off the benchmark of crosshair placement, I'd give it a 6.5, maybe a 6 out of 10. We could get some solid improvement in, but this is a good step in the right direction. Hopefully to those of you that are also trying to learn how to improve yourselves and are playing from like a mid to low elo, hopefully you guys see my perspective on trying to at least improve myself and VOD review myself in terms of crosshair placement. Hopefully this is helpful to you. I appreciate you guys coming here. I'm assuming that you guys came from the first video where I demonstrate and talk about me working on my crosshair placement with my friend Mark. Again, appreciate you guys joining me on my journey of self-improvement. Means a lot to me. Hopefully this helps you guys. If you guys ever want to come into my, my stream, twitch.tv/theonlykeg. Link is also in the description. If you guys ever want to swing by, I'm always down to review VODs with you guys, talk about certain concepts with you guys. It's only honesty and transparency out here, so, swing by. If you're looking to improve, whether you're Radiant and you want to talk about something, whether you're Iron and you want to talk about something, I'm always here, man. So we can all learn from each other in some way, shape, or form. So I appreciate you guys, and you guys have a great, wonderful day. Stay hungry. Don't start learning. Don't ever stop learning. And keep the curiosity of a child. Catch y'all later.